What's going on YouTube? Welcome to a video, and today we're going to be doing a full day of eating and it's going to be a refeed day, so that's going to be kind of exciting because I've been doing a cut for like 7 weeks now. I've got another 8 weeks to go before I do a photo shoot, which I do or have started to do like each year, and so I thought it'd be interesting to share with you the concepts of a refeed day, show you one of my workouts. So let's cue the intro. A couple of things first. I'm going to give you a quick physique update. So I have lost a bit of weight, but I've still got a long way to go, and I'm going to give you a weigh-in on the scales to see what we actually weigh in at. So let's do it. There is the physique. So I'm starting to lean out. You can see that here compared to what was there is quite a lot less body fat. I feel reasonably lean. I had quite a low carb day yesterday, so I'm looking quite flat. I've still got to shift this around the midriff. But everything else is coming along nicely. So I think, you know, definitely in 8 weeks or so we'll be where we need to. Yesterday's weigh-in was 78.4. Actually, I don't know if you saw that, but I'd put on 0.2 of a kilogram today. So remember that weight loss isn't linear, and that's one of the reasons later on I'll explain why refeed days, not cheat days and big blowout days, can be really useful. Okay, so I'm really going to enjoy today. I'm going to make a nice breakfast with lots and lots of carbs, fats, proteins in it, and then I'm going to head into Manchester and get some more pancakes and bits and pieces. So yeah, I'll show you what I'm going to cook right about now. Right then guys, there we have it, breakfast number 1 for refeed day, which is 4 poached eggs. I'll put all the macros up on the screen. English muffin, smoked salmon, a nut, goji berry and cranberry bar, almond milk 400ml and anabolic muscle food, growth, and 2 rice cakes with peanut butter and Nutella. So a lot of fats in here, and that's going to form a large part of my diet today. And carbohydrates, protein will more or less stay the same, and then I've got a couple of tablets, multivitamins and some CLAs in there. So yeah, that's meal number 1. So we found some parking.
Hey, stop shouting at me!
So we are back here. Kim as usual throwing a paddy. We're back. It's a common theme on these vlogs, Kim. We're back at Alabama's Eatery in Manchester. We're going to meet with a couple of friends, have some food, have some pancakes basically, but I've overeaten on my macros for the day, which is a bit of a nightmare. So we're going to go check it out because I'm going to go to the gym later again, because I only got half an hour this morning, and yeah, that's about it. Cross.
Wait for the green man. Can you have the berries and cream pancake, please? On pancake day, we have pancakes.
Yeah, berries and cream.
Oh, that's mine too.
Do you want our faces in it, Adam?
Do you want your faces in it? So unfortunately I got defeated by the pancakes. We've got milkshake coming soon and Greenie's holding little Theo.
I'm practicing.
So yeah, mostly disappointed that I had such a big breakfast. I couldn't eat any more, but I'll have a lot of energy for the gym hopefully later on. What's going on, everyone? So I started doing this refeed day, and ultimately what happened was I got back from Manchester eating the pancakes that you've seen, and I was just absolutely shattered, like I was just brain dead. Like with the baby, late nights, gym, in the morning, everything, and my plan was to go and train my back later on. I didn't, so that's why you're getting a snippet of the day later when I just did some back training. And ultimately I wanted to talk about refeed days, because refeed days are a cool thing to do if you're on a cut or you're on a training program. A refeed day is different to a cheat day. It's not a cheat day where you're going out, you're having Domino's pizza, you're doing, you know, one thing and another. You're keeping your macros within a certain range that you've set, but you're increasing your carbohydrates and your fat so that you can eat more. And the reason we do this is to kickstart the body, so the body feels like it's getting enough energy. It helps cure cravings that you have. So you might have been craving something for a while that doesn't fit into your macros, so you've not been able to eat them. And you know, it's just nice to eat some dirty food, I guess, sometimes to keep you on track. So yeah, refeed days are a vital part of a program or a cut. Now, in order to calculate my refeed day requirements, what I tend to do is keep my protein the same, increase my fats to 1.75 of what they were, and then increase my carbohydrate. And the other thing to say about refeed days, really important, is if you're having a refeed day and you've got a lagging muscle or body part, make sure that you're doing that body part on that day, or make sure that you're training twice a day when you have your refeed days, and you will sort of maximize the benefit of the additional food intake within your body. You will also find that you're probably holding a lot more water the next day because your carbohydrates are much higher, but that will go, and you'll find that a few days later that will all deplete. So don't worry too much about that. You may also put weight on depending on how much water you consume in and around your refeed day, but you know, if you're on a structured plan, any of my clients or anything like that that I put on, if they're on a calorie deficit, every now and then we introduce one of these days, because then what it does, helps with the cravings, kickstarts your metabolism again, and ultimately, like I said, it's good fun to do. So in order to finish off my diet for the day, actually what I had was, I ended up on 2,948 calories. So I showed you the breakfast, I showed you the pancakes, which were great, but I was slightly disappointed. And then because I couldn't really fit much else in, and I'd blown it by having such a big breakfast, I ended up having a sweet potato, which was like 100 grams, and no, 325 grams sweet potato, and with 100 grams of beans, and then like 4 caramel Snacker Jack rice cakes. So what was supposed to be a great refeed day turned out to be a highly disappointing pancake day, with pancakes that just weren't the same as they were supposed to be, because I don't remember, they had a new chef on and it just wasn't as good. So I was absolutely gutted. So lesson for the day is, if you're actually having a refeed day, make sure you're planning it properly and make sure you go and get something nice. However, having said that, it has cured my hunger pangs, and I'm really not craving anything now. Like, it really filled me up for a while. So that was a really good thing and a good benefit of it. But other than that, overall refeed day was pretty disappointing, but nevertheless it is a good tool to have up your sleeve, particularly if you're on a program or a cut. I would say that it's longer than 10 or 11 weeks.